What is up, everyone? Hi, how are you? I'm doing okay. Today's been a little bit of a rough day for me emotionally. Not crying and stuff. I've just been so frustrated by stuff, I guess. I'm in this whole like I'm 30 and what's next phase. So I don't have the answer to that. So I was like, right after work, I clocked my ass out and I was like, I am going to do my makeup. I miss doing makeup for fun. I forgot what that felt like. So I was like, here I am. I've tried some new stuff. I tried a foundation I haven't tried since my early 20s. So it's been 10 years. Shared a bronzer I forgot I even had and how much I freaking love it. Beautiful lip combo that I really like, just discovered, and ultimately played with a palette that I spent some money on for my birthday this year, and I haven't really touched her because where am I going? Anyways, that's what we're doing today. I'm so excited. Oh, and I'm sharing a new brow product that I really love and I think you guys will love too. Yeah, so all in all, that's what we're gonna be doing today. It's really just like a kind of chit chat fun video that I like to do for myself and to connect with those who even watch the whole thing. Without further ado, if you can please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. It helps me here, and it also makes me feel real freaking good. Yep, so without further ado, all right, so I'm pretty excited for this video. I'm actually really excited to be filming right now because work has been really stressful for me, and low-key, like, I'm really looking forward to just putting on some makeup. I'm not going anywhere, but just making myself feel good and yeah, just talk to the camera. Technically at the moment I feel like I'm talking to myself, and that is a-okay, you know. Also love my nails. They did such a great job. It's the first time I've done Gel X and the first time I've ever done long nails like this, so I feel very sexy. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna prep my skin with the Ellie beaubble setting spray because, you know, my skin needs a little bit of a refresher. Okay, so I have tried this foundation in my early 20s and I loved it, and I think once I had gone through that bottle I just never repurchased it again because she's an expensive bitch. But for the Sephora sale I was like, I mean, let's just try it again and see if my early 30-year-old self likes this one, and that is a Luminous Silk Perfect Glow Flawless Foundation. Literally just picked it up from the mail right now. I got the shade 6.5. I don't know if I'm still that shade or if that's my shade at all. Kind of looks like it actually. The bottle's so beautiful. I remember in my early 20s I felt so cool because I was like, oh my god, I got Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. Yeah, and I remember Tenny Panosian, she's the one who really got me into this because I believe she probably still uses this, I'm not sure, but yeah. So love the packaging, and I guess what I'm looking for in this foundation, because hear me out, the Hourglass and the Makeup Forever HD foundation, it's a tad too dark for me, and super unfortunate because I love it, but it's kind of really obvious. So I wanted a more luminous, dewy foundation that I can wear in the fall winter months coming up when bitch ass Austin gets cold. So we'll see. Okay, yes, she is a, what is it, like liquidy one? I actually think I did a really good job at matching myself. I did. So I'm just gonna spread it with my finger a little bit. Yeah, this is like a perfect match. Yeah, and you know what, y'all, like, I'm just seriously looking for just the perfect foundation for my 30-year-old self. That's not too cakey. That's, ooh, this is pretty. It's not too cakey, not drying, just perfect. I want to see if it covers up those blemishes I had. I also haven't owned a beauty blender in so long. Medium coverage. That looks really pretty. And you know what? It does have a beautiful luminous finish, but I will say I feel like it's, oh, I put too much. I do feel like it's I do feel like it has a beautiful almost satin finish, which I like because I feel like dewy just, I like dewy, but I feel like other products I put like a highlighter, a cream blush kind of makes my skin already dewy. So I don't need dew on top of dew, if that makes any sense. Wow. And this is a perfect match. That looks really good. You guys in. So this is the shade 6.5. And I think it looks beautiful. Didn't cover up all of my blemishes, my dark spots right over here. I just love the way it really evened out my skin and really just makes my skin look healthy, supple. I don't feel it on the skin, but if you do touch it, it's a little bit tacky, but not too much. And it's not lifting up any product as I touch it. Yeah, and it does have a little bit of a very subtle perfume smell. I'm not very sensitive to fragrance, so I actually really like this. I have to see how it's gonna wear. Concealer, I don't have any new concealers. But I'm just gonna go in with the Dominique Cosmetics Stay Woke. I think it's called Stay Woke concealer. It's a really cool concealer. It has a metal applicator. But I have been trying to apply concealer at the back of my hand and kind of build it up. There's a cat here. And builds it up in my under eye. I have just been liking that kind of application as I find it to be less cakey and more precise. Just love, I really do like this concealer. It's in the shade Creme Brûlée. And then to cover up these blemishes, I really love the NARS Soft Matte Concealer. Love, love, love this product. I do not like it under my eyes. I actually feel like this creases a lot on me. And as I've shared previously, I do struggle with fine lines. So this just does not do my under eyes any justice. So I don't think I've actually talked about this just yet, but LiveTinted, I'm a mess and I'm way too lazy to fix it. LiveTinted just came out with a new product called Hue Brow. Looks like this. It is a beautiful, beautiful packaging. Oops. And I really, really like it. So, there's a hair on my face. I can't. I'm gonna zoom y'all in a little bit. So this is how the product looks, right? Very beautiful. It says Hue Brow right over here. And it is a clear brow gel. Looks like so. So it has a long bristles. It has long bristles on one side and then a shorter one on the other side. Hopefully you guys can see that. And so what I do is with the longer one, I will fluff up my brows. Hopefully you guys can see. So fun story, I hadn't done my brows since I moved to Austin in January of 2022. And I finally got them done by someone and I feel like she did a good job. So I did that. I'm gonna go with the shorter side, and this is what really will lift and set your brows and make them look laminated AF. I like this part a little fluffed up like this. So this is how Hue Brow looks. Also, what I really like about it is because it's clear, you can't tell if you went out of the lines or out of your brows, if you will. So I really like it. It's a really great product. Highly recommend it, and it's available at Ulta too. So definitely check them out there. So I think before I go forward with any face products, I really want to go in with the Byredo, what is it? The Byredo eyeshadow palette that I own. I'm just gonna set my eyes with some concealer and then go in with my Bare Minerals setting powder to set this very quickly. If you guys have ever seen the Byredo palette, but it looks like this. Very beautiful, mirror-like. And then you open it and she looks like this. How beautiful is this palette? So beautiful. And so I need to make use of it, play around a little bit with these colors. So I'm actually just going to record through this process and not really talk. So hopefully you enjoy the music. Focus a little on this eye and show you guys how beautiful it blended. As you saw, so freaking pretty. I love this. I love this olive tone as well. It's a beautiful olivey, bronzy eyeshadow. Really like those three. I'm gonna work on this one and then I'll see if I want to add any other shades on top, but we'll see. I'll be right back. Okay, so I think that turned out really pretty. I like the way that these shadows blended. They are very luxurious and they blend as such. I just added a little bit of this really pretty white one, white shade, whatever, right over here as a little bit of a topper, just right in the middle to have a pretty, just like, I don't know, halo effect, I guess. But let's go ahead. I'm going to start finishing my face now. I actually forgot I had this. I feel so stupid. Like I need to not forget what I have, but it is so good. And it's the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. This guy here. I have it in the shade medium. Looks like this. And yeah, this product is amazing. I love it with this specific brush. It's the It Cosmetics and Ulta blush in 102. But this is just a stunning bronzer, or whatever it is, but I use it as a bronzer. I've seen people use it like a face product. I have not done that, but yeah. Very beautiful. I don't want to get too into products because I don't want to like talk your guys' ear off, to be honest. And then I'm going to use the Merit Day Glow Highlighting Balm in Citrine. And this shade is so beautiful. And one thing I really love about this product is that it gives the skin a beautiful, like, wet look at the high points of the cheek. And that is exactly what I like. It's really pretty with the Beauty Blender. For blush, so for blush, this is not by any means new, but I have not used this in quite some time. I want to see if I even still like this, to be honest. It is the Melt Cosmetics Cream Blush Light in Sandy Cheeks. Looks like this. I just want a little hint of color. Ooh. Ooh. It's a little much. From what I remember the last time I tried this, I don't think I really liked it because it was a little too thick. But the shade is really pretty. I think this looks really good. It's a pretty beautiful, subtle kind of peachy blush. And I'm going to, I got a new eyelash curler. This is by Tweezerman. I got it from Target and it's pretty good so far. I like it. Another new product I've really been loving, and I posted about it on Instagram and TikTok, is the Make Waves mascara by Tower 28. I fell in love. I am in love with this mascara. It's so good. I don't really gravitate towards like thin brushes like this, but it is so freaking good and does an amazing and excellent job at lifting my straight thin lashes. You are sleeping on this. I was sleeping on this because I wasn't gonna try it, and truth be told, the only reason I did is because they were kind enough to send it in PR. But other than that, I wouldn't have, because I'm just trying to stay away from buying so much stuff. But now I'm like, fuck, it's really good. This is just one layer of the mascara. I'm gonna go ahead and do this side. I actually like to go in with 2 layers of this one. The first layer really like wakes up my lashes, and then the second layer really like sets them. And what I love about this even more is that I used to have to curl my lashes right after they would dry down, and that's not good for your lashes. They could potentially break. Yeah, it's just not good for them. I really like that with this foundation, with this mascara, I don't have to do that. Okay, I am gonna set my under eye just a little. I'm gonna go in with the Amicole. This is also really good setting powder. Hey, it's looking really, really good. I'm loving how this is coming out. And then I've just been enjoying this playtime with my makeup because I've had a bit of a rough day. I think I'm gonna go in with Malt by, look at my hands, by Glossier. It's one of their new shades in their Gen G, and I love it. I also swatch all 3 on my Instagram. Ooh, that's a beautiful like cinnamon color. Oh, I'm just gonna put a little bit of lip liner. Yes, the lip liner I used, another really goodie that I haven't touched since I probably purchased it, is the Melt Perfectionist Lip Pencil in the shade Sepia. Beautiful, beautiful shade. Definitely worth. Look at that. Raher. Gorgeous. Okay, so that pretty much sums up my playing with makeup moment, trying some new stuff, as well as just playing around some, you know, I feel like that's kind of what my videos are now. Just kind of playing around with what I already have. So far, I'm really loving the foundation. I feel like right now it's just a little drying around my mouth and my forehead area. But I think that has a lot to do with the reason that I applied it hours after I had done my skincare. And usually when I apply makeup, I do my skincare and right after I do my makeup. So my makeup falls on top of a very supple and hydrated, moisturized canvas, and it wasn't like that. All in all though, it still looks really beautiful. It looks seamless and very natural, doesn't feel cakey, and so I really like that. And the concealer, I mean, looks beautiful. I love the way that looks. And I'm so in love with the Byredo palette. I really wish, these are times, not that I ever wish to go back to retail, but I miss it, is because we would always do our makeup, and like I would totally have used this a lot. But nonetheless, it's a beautiful, beautiful palette, and I'm very happy to have it. And then what else did I really like? I mean, freaking love the Makeup by Mario skin enhancer balm thing. So good. And I wore it to my job, I think last week, and it stays on all day. So don't let the balminess fool you. It won't come off unless you have oily skin. I'm not sure. I'm not oily, so I don't know. And oh, the Hue tint, I'm sorry, the Hue brow, definitely worth a try. I really like it. It's still held up, which I love. Lips, I love the Gen G. I always want to say Gen Z, but I love the Gen G lipsticks. They're so, once you warm them up, I just love the way that it's kind of like a thick, balmy lip situation. So I love it, and I love that it just provides a nice tint. It's not too in your face, but you can build it up to a more opaque color. Anyways, I talked enough. I hurt my elbow in it. Ugh. I've talked enough. It's time for me to shut the fuck up. And yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, thank you for supporting me. It means a lot to me. And I'll see you all in my next video. Adios.